Okay, I'm going to show you how I do my white chocolate drip on my cakes. You'll only need 2 ingredients to make this ganache, just heavy whipping cream. In the UK it's called double cream. And I have some white chocolate candy melts here. And for the white chocolate, you just need 2 or 3 tablespoons of cream, not very much. And measurements don't have to be exact because you're going to want to test and eyeball things to get the consistency that you want. I like thicker drips, so I'm going to add just a little more chocolate. If you want it thicker, add more chocolate. If you want it thinner where it runs down the sides of the cake, use more cream. So I'm going to heat this cream up for just like 20 seconds in the microwave. Okay, so I've got my cream just barely heated. Don't overheat it or your chocolate will break. Just want it warm, pretty warm. Anyway, I'm gonna just pour some chocolate in here, some white chocolate. And it's gonna look like a lot more chocolate than cream, and that's okay. And you're just gonna let it sit for 3 or 4 minutes and let it start to do its thing, let it start to melt. Okay, so it's started to melt a little bit, but I like to speed up the process. I'm gonna stick this in my microwave for just 10 to 12 seconds at a time. Again, you don't wanna overheat it or your chocolate will break and get all curdly and grainy. Okay, so you can see this is starting to come together. I put it in the microwave for 10 seconds, stirred, did another 10 seconds. Now I'm stirring, it's almost melted. And I've gotten to the point where I can tell the way it runs off my spoon, if it's too thin or too thick. Right now, when it's just running like that, that's too thin for me. So I'm gonna add a few more pieces of chocolate. And I will stick this back in the microwave for 10 more seconds. Okay, almost there. Yes, that's kind of when it slowly kind of drops off my spoon. That's the thicker consistency that I like. Okay, you need a drip bottle. I have found this, I've gotten mine at Hobby Lobby. I've seen them at Walmart. You could even use a ketchup, mustard, container. I've seen those just at my local grocery store. What you're gonna do is make sure it's fully melted. You don't want any chunks in there. It's gonna get clogged up. But you're gonna pour this in the drip bottle. I like to use this on a cake straight out of the freezer, and you don't need to let this sit at all. As long as it's not too hot, you're good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna keep my sprinkles nearby because I am gonna embellish it just a little bit. Now, because you only get 1 shot at the drip, once you start, you're done. You have to go for it, and once it's on, it's on. There's really no way to fix it. So I will test on the side of a glass every single time, just to make sure it's falling at the rate I want it to. So right there you can see it's not totally running down the sides of the glass. That's perfect. So I'm good to go. So you're gonna hold the bottle at a 45-degree angle, and I'm just going to push as I slowly rotate. If I want longer drips, I'll push longer. Shorter drips, shorter. And I just kind of vary it as I go around. Okay, I've gone all the way around. Now I want to cover the cake with the ganache. I find that the white chocolate hardens a lot faster than the milk or dark chocolate, so you have to work kind of quickly. have your spatula ready to go, and you're just gonna spread it around the top of the cake, right to the edge there. There you go. And just for a little extra decorative look, I will start at the outside and just start swirling it towards the center as I go. Now just to embellish it a little bit, I'm going to put maybe 2 or 3 of these sprinkles while it's still pretty warm. You want to stick the sprinkles in one at a time. You can go all the way up and down. I'm just going to do a couple for now. I don't want it too busy.